what's up? So today I am back with this look right here. I'm going to a Thanksgiving dinner with my cousins tonight, and I thought why not just film myself get ready and turn this into a tutorial. I've been doing this look so much lately. A couple days ago I went to a party and I did the same exact look. I just changed up the lip just a little bit because last time I didn't have the lip gloss, this time I added lip gloss, but I basically did the same exact thing a couple days ago, and I really wanted to film a video on it because I just think this look is just like perfect, especially right now with Thanksgiving right around the corner. So I really hope you guys enjoy this look. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and let's just get right into it.
Okay, let's start. So I already did my eyebrows off camera and I primed my eyelids with some concealer, and now all I'm doing is going in with some powder just to set everything. So I zoomed in the footage just so you guys can see a little bit better what I am doing on the eyes, but honestly this is the easiest look ever. All I'm doing is taking a big fluffy brush and I'm dipping it into my Wet n Wild highlight and contour palette. I mean, obviously using the contour shade, and I'm just dusting that all over my crease and on the lid. Alright, step 2. I'm going to be going in with the Girls palette from the Desi and Katy Dose of Colors collection. I'm taking the shade Noli, and just with my finger I am going to be placing that all over the lid. So for the final step, I'm just going in with a smaller blending brush, and I'm using the color Sable from the Lorac Pro palette, just blending out the edges, making sure there's no harsh lines. And if you feel like some of the color from the lid is coming off, just go ahead and go in, pack it on, and blend out. Now that the blending is done, all that's left to do is add in that brow bone highlight, and we are done with the eyes for now. And we can move on to the face. I explained this in my last video, so I'm just gonna go over it very quickly. Basically all I'm doing is I'm taking my two foundations that I always use, which is the L'Oreal Pro Glow mixed with the CoverGirl 3-in-1 foundation. I just paint it onto my face with a foundation brush and blend it out with a beauty blender. Foundation done. Time for concealer. I am using the Tarte Shape Tape, and obviously it is very light for me, so right over top of that I will be using a darker shade of the Maybelline Fit Me concealer just to tone that down. And before I blend out all of the concealer, I'm going to be taking my NYX Conceal, Correct, and Contour palette, and I'm just taking the contour shade with a pointed concealer brush, and I'm going to be drawing the lines on the side of my nose to contour, and then I will take my beauty blender and blend everything out.
Now that the concealer is blended, before we start creasing, I'm just taking some powder and placing it in the areas that I just put concealer in. Now it's time to bake. I am basically taking a dry beauty sponge and I am just dipping it into that powder and placing it on the under eyes. I'm also taking it on the sides of my nose and down the bridge of my nose just to clean up the contour. And with some loose powder and a big fluffy brush, I am just setting the rest of my face. Alright, time to get back into the eyes. I promise you guys we are almost done. All I'm doing right now is just placing some black eyeliner on the top waterline. Then I'm going to be going in with a pencil brush and I'm dipping it into the color Sable from the Lorac Pro palette, which is the color that I used on my eyes earlier, and I'm just placing that on the under eye. Now it's time to move into contour. I am using an e.l.f. blending brush and I'm also using the Wet n Wild MegaGlo contouring palette, just taking that down my nose, and I'm also going to be using it on my face. Now it's time to wipe off that powder that we had sitting there from when we were baking, and then I'm going to be going in to curl my lashes. Time for blush. I am just using a blush palette that I got at Forever 21 and placing it on the apples of my cheeks. Alright, this is where it gets a little tricky because I start to try to multitask, but basically all I'm doing is just applying some mascara to my lashes to get them ready for the falsies, and then I apply glue to my falsies, but I don't like to apply them right away, so just to let the glue dry a little bit, I'm starting on the highlight. I'm using a mixture of Champagne Pop and Prosecco Pop, and I'm just placing that on the cheekbones, above my brow, a little bit on the nose, and on the Cupid's bow, and just blend it out. Alright, time for lashes. Honestly, I have no idea where these lashes came from. I lost the box, but I will make sure to find the box and put all the information to these lashes in the description box, so make sure to check it out because I will have all the information along with and all the other products that I have used throughout this video, but all I'm doing right now is just applying the lashes. Now to go in with the finishing touches, I am just taking Mírame from the Desi and Katy Dose of Colors collaboration and just placing it over top of that highlight that I had already placed previously, and then I will be going in with some mascara and adding it to my lower lashes. Last step is the lips. I am using the NYX lip liner in Nude Truffle. This is honestly my favorite lip liner of all time, so you guys will definitely see me wearing that a lot.
Once we're done with the liner, I am using More Creamer Please from the Desi and Katy Dose of Colors collaboration. And right over top, I'm using the NYX Plump It Up lip gloss. I believe this is in the shade Kim, but don't quote me on it.
Alright, so I went ahead and I finished up my hair, and then I changed into my dress, but this is basically it. I did take off the lashes because they were bugging me. I'm not really used to wearing lashes, so of course if you guys will want to wear them, go ahead. But that is it. I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.